Hey everyone, Darren here, aka Irish Latino Reacts, Irish on the bottom, Latin American on top, and today we are watching Season 2, Episode 2 of The Expanse. Don't have too much to add here since the last video. The Martian Sergeant's name I learned is actually Bobby, but people call her Gunny, and that's what I heard first, so that's what I'm gonna call her. I like Gunny better for some reason. Christian is playing a long game of some sort. She outwardly backed Earnright's blockade of the MCRN fleet, but privately she believes she's being made to be a scapegoat, and thus she hired some private security. Okay, I don't really want to overthink things too much with the long spiel or long ramble here. I have been accused by my Patreon supporters of overthinking things. And on that note, I am filming this episode 2 reaction before episode 1 has been uploaded to YouTube, so I do not have the benefit of your guys' comments right here. Forgive me. So without further ado, let's just get straight into episode 2, which is called, I believe, Doors and Corners. Let's go.
Nathan Hill was going to reach Phoebe ahead of the Scirocco.
Well, what was on Phoebe that Mars didn't want us to find?
We'll never know that, will we?
Go.
Sir, we
Blown
precipitated
up.
this by sending a ship to Phoebe in the first place. They weren't firing
my
on the
favorite.
hill. They
Here.
intended to miss. A first shot across the bow. Mars destroyed an abandoned and expendable base. A warning for us to stop shadowing their vessels.
Phoebe Station was a joint facility run by an Earth Corp. The only intel saying it was abandoned came from Mars, and now 2/3 of their fleet is heading for Earth.
They're burning
Two-thirds?
sunward. That doesn't mean they're getting ready for an invasion.
Admiral Wynn's point is well taken. We must
Sunward.
make a strong response.
Then let's speak in a language that Mars understands. Their helium and titanium supply lines, which we help defend, are vital to their terraforming efforts. If we threaten to shut them down...
Trade embargo. No, what we need to do is order the Nathan
What
Hill
did
to kick out the
she-
Scirocco
And
now.
if we go this way, we're going to be watching each other's
Send
ships
him.
fall from the sky.
Sir, if I may, the deep radar station on Deimos. It's mostly automated, minimal personnel. Casualties will be light.
You want us to attack a Martian moon.
Yeah,
It's
he
a
does.
declaration of war.
No, it's a warning. It's a goddamn serious one, but that's the point. It shows that we're willing to strike at the heart of their territory.
Degrade the command and control at the same time.
Base for a base. I don't know how we can get much more proportional than that.
Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth.
Need a resolution
Base for a
from
base.
the Security Council first.
We'll call for a vote immediately. They'll back you.
Sharing the blame does not change what this is.
I love that
Fleet
guy. I
command
love
will
that guy.
not. I will
Say
not
it.
support this escalation.
Are you saying you won't carry out a lawfully given order?
If that's the case, Admiral, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask
No
you.
need to pretend this is a request, sir.
Oh, he's getting stripped
Step
of
down,
his
Fleet
rank?
Commander.
Oh man. Damn! He was the best and most level-headed of the group. Maybe besides Christian, but like of all the other dudes. There's Frankie back again. Tycho. Okay.
Ditch
Rossi
the gas
has
crazy
arrived.
disguise. Be
Yes,
interesting
they
to hear
did.
why.
You're damn right it will.
Well, I think I know what's gonna happen here.
God.
Well, you should have seen that coming. I know you don't like space, Miller, but yeah.
You're gonna want to hear this story. And what story is that? Maybe it's the one about why the rock I sent you to exploded into a nuclear fireball. Or what happened to the OPA operative I tasked you to find. Maybe it's the story of where the hell you've been since then without one goddamn word of communication back to me.
We were on Eros. We barely got out alive. And the only reason we're here now is to see if you want to do something about it.
We're wasting our time here. Let's get out of here. This guy's no soldier. He's too busy counting bolts.
Who the hell is this asshole?
I'm the asshole who found your operative. Her name was Juliet Andromeda Mao. In case you're interested, she died.
He knows. He should
On
know
Eros,
that,
waiting
right?
for
That
you OPA chair jockeys to come help her.
maybe he
What happened to that
doesn't.
station?
It wasn't
He
a
just
biohazard
knows
emergency.
that
Someone was testing a weapon.
he knows that
Cover
person
a
was
plan to unleash this
Lionel
thing on Eros.
Polanski.
She tried to stop it. She got infected.
It was something new. A life form. Possibly extrasolar in origin.
extrasolar.
Whoever unleashed it on Eros
Give 'em
dosed
a-
everyone with radiation to spread it faster. They set up cameras and sensors in advance.
Okay.
Eros is an
Did I know that?
experiment
That the
on
radiation-
belters. Everybody down there
Was
is
made
dead,
to
they're
spread it
dying,
faster.
they're being studied like bugs under a microscope.
They're
I might have
beaming the
missed
data
that.
here. It's an abandoned communications relay.
At least some of the people responsible for Eros are gonna be there. If we want answers, we have to take that station.
It's floating dark, barely registers on radar, but it's got a habitat ring, which means someone's home.
First thing we have to get past is this.
Habitat ring. I know what
Stealth
those
ship,
are.
like the ones they used to kill the Dominator.
We have a gunship of our own.
Slugging it out with a stealth is not gonna get it done. If you want to take that station, you need to land an assault team. Do you have any idea of the resistance inside?
No, we don't. That's why we're talking to you. You're the military genius.
Well, I don't do that kind of thing anymore. And the OPA is not an army.
We're going with it without you. And if you'd seen what's happening on Eros, you'd be right there with us.
Julie died for the belt.
She did.
She believed everything you guys say you're fighting for.
Do you believe it, Fred?
Wasted.
Okay, so they want to take this abandoned ship, or station, I should say. Okay, so there's a stealth ship there guarding it. Did I hear that? And then they need an assault team as well.
Once we saved by accident. We should have saved more. We saved us. Crew comes first. If we would have back for strays, we'd end up dead like them.
You had to get out. You had to get out, Alex. Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up,
You
man.
talk all day long about, looking out for yourself and minding your own business, trying to survive.
Soundtrack.
It all boils down to an excuse, and that excuse ain't worth a good goddamn when the world is burning down around you. Being a bystander. I mean, what kind of people are we that we only help?
Inventory says we have 7,200 out of 10,000 rounds. If Alex burned 2,800 just getting out the Donager, we may have a problem. 40mm spanner, please. Where the hell do we get more when we run out?
Maybe the MCRN does mail order for their stolen ships.
Right, they can't get MCRN artillery here in their current situation on Tycho. Yeah, that makes sense.
Nope. I'm scared shitless. Feeling guilty as hell.
Please, God, stop trying to take credit for every damn thing that's wrong in the universe.
I'm talking about
Yes,
all of you
Paladin.
being caught up in this.
Alex wants to do something. Amos doesn't do anything he doesn't want to. And if you think I'm going along just because of you...
You never wanted to be on the same team as Fred Johnson or be tangled up with the OPA again.
Again. So are we confirming this already?
I ran with some bad people once.
Okay.
Well, I said never again. Story. But this time it's different. After Eros,
Yeah. After that carnage.
Do you think the others have a sense about what's going on with us? I mean, Amos
Here we go.
in particular.
Of course, in particular, Amos.
everyone on the same page or take out an ad?
No, it's just, I was never clear about how you two,
Yeah, me
I
either.
asked if you were a couple once.
What did he say?
He said he'd be okay throwing me into space without my helmet, but that you wouldn't like it.
It's like a brother. We look out for each other.
Okay, yeah. That's what I got.
You did hear
Brother,
the part
sister.
about him throwing me off the ship without my helmet, right?
I did.
Great.
All I can tell
Yeah, you
you
do.
is that we're assaulting a station and are expecting heavy resistance. I need 50 people with combat experience.
Keep licking the otter's hand. Maybe he toss you a few more scrap from his table.
It's not lost on me that Black Sky resents my position here. Now,
Black Sky,
it's not the time for factions or debate.
an OPA faction.
And there's OPA.
So Black Sky seems
Me
like a
and
more
mine?
extreme
We just
faction.
had a UN drone on Earth. Came this close to wasting that whoopo of a Sarala.
Oh, that was Black Sky.
Happened on Eros. It wasn't a plague. It was a genocide on Belters. Done by those
yeah.
who think we're weak.
I thought that as much.
1,000 different tribes scattered across the belt who could never unite and fight back. Well, we're going after those who killed Eros. Tell that to your factions. I need 50 good fighters. Send your best.
Listen, I hope you understand if I ask you to sit this one out. Close quarters battle can get kind of hairy.
The hell used I ever be out on a ship? Going down the assault team.
Oh,
You seen the
yeah.
breaching pod? It's a beer can
Oh.
taped to a rocket. You're not gonna like the ride.
Fred's trying to
yeah,
run
let's-
50 pissed off pelters and 7 different OPA factions on that station. I mean, somebody's got to keep these idiots from shooting each other.
Yeah.
You ain't sitting this one out.
All right, Miller, let's go. Let's go. Fuck yeah.
Right then.
Holden's definitely taking a liking to Miller. Just like I always wanted. Ooh, he's in civilian clothes. I love the guy. I don't know his name.
I'll have...
You're in tonic with a lime. You're not as invisible as you think you
I'm
are.
not in a covert up. I would have pegged you as Scotch drinker.
I don't drink often.
You're entitled to celebrate. Your transfer went through this afternoon. Jupiter's
Getting transferred? Okay.
And when gets my old job, much obliged.
Deimos was the smallest move the Secretary General could swallow. Big symbol, minimal body count. Anyone with half a brain knew we were not going to leave that room without an escalation.
I'm honored. You think you gotta justify your actions to me?
I'm simply telling you how your tantrum got you sidelined. And how does that help your larger cause?
Well, when your war breaks out, I'll be out there minimizing the body count. Enjoy your drink.
Sit.
Is that an order?
If that'll make you sit your ass down, yes. Please.
Lagavalin.
Now, why don't you grow a pair and tell me what you really think? We're just two people having a drink. No ranks. Here, I'll get the ball rolling. I'm a smug old bitch who enjoys playing with life and death on her big chessboard. A snake in a sari.
With dead eyes and a poisoned tongue. And the solar system is in tatters because of people like you and Aaron Wright. Despite your delusions to the contrary, you, Madame Undersecretary, may be the worst person I have ever met.
Ooh, go, man, go. Oh, eyes.
Now, why don't you grow a pair and tell me why you're here?
Tell me about Fred Johnson. When he joined the OPA and everyone lined up to stone him, you stayed quiet. Why?
There was plenty said about him.
I understand it's hard to watch a war hero.
You don't understand shit about Fred Johnson.
Enlighten me.
Oh, then you want the real story?
Yes, I would.
Me too.
I got this from someone who was there, someone I trust. Your predecessors in the previous administration buried it. The Belters who seized control of Anderson Station were trying to negotiate for days. UNN command was jamming their comms. But when the Belters finally gave up, Colonel Johnson wasn't told that they'd surrendered. If he knew, he would have never called that strike in.
Oh, that's interesting.
The B wanted to send a message to the Belt. Defy us, we wipe you out. Message sent.
And
well, that one's obvious.
Switched sides. Why? As a revenge against Earth?
The UN pinned a medal on his chest for Anderson Station. He was a hero to Earth and despised everywhere else, all based on a lie.
Wow.
But you know what? He never said a word. Didn't even try to clear his name.
Wow.
Just walked away.
So does that make him a hero or a traitor?
He has conviction,
I don't
at
know
least.
what it makes him. But I know that he's an honorable man who held on to his soul, and that is a tough thing to do in this line of work. Not bad, but I prefer beer. She's buying.
Ah! Her protege, her alkali was
Didn't think he had that in him.
I need you to do something for me.
I'm sure I'm going to love it.
I need to send a communique off everybody's radar. No traces back to me. I want to talk to Fred Johnson.
Ooh, that'll be a cool conversation.
Treason, isn't it?
It certainly is.
All right, I can't wait for that. Spin station unregistered in the belt. All right, so this like supposedly abandoned station. I missed that one. Abandoned station, but there is a. Oh, what was it? The ring, the humanoid ring. Oh, what was it called? But there's someone there. There's someone there. And I guess there's a stealth ship guarding it. Johnson got convinced pretty quickly to jump on this mission, or like, I would say gather in this mission together. Oh man, I hope you practice enough on that simulator, Alex. Don't let me down, you're my boy.
Boy, belt to louder. We put these cans together in a hurry. It'll get a little bumpy when the thrusters fire.
Stay away from the aqua.
Miller's out of his element.
Oh! What you doing here?
Oh!
You lose a bet.
Diogo! He got picked up. All right, let's go.
Depressurizing.
Stay away from the aqua. And I thought way back when he was doing like a really, really poor like Spanish accent. Agua?
Yeah,
but
it
it's
feels like we're agreeing to it.
Belter.
All right. Air is in the tank. Rocinante is ready to roll. Alex, make us look like something that got dropped. You got it, Haas.
Got dropped. Like trash. Like Empire Strikes Back, Millennium Falcon.
Hey!
Trying to hold back a sneeze,
Hey,
guys.
when did you soldier up? Last time I saw you, you were stealing sewer water from the Griegas.
Wouldn't have if I knew they were paying an Arthur's script. But you used to that Bright Star Helix.
You don't need to get nasty.
No, really. What you doing here?
It's on Eros.
No shit. You see what they did there?
Isn't pretty.
We gotta burn them all down, Walla. Make them pay.
Did they just cut us loose?
Nah, we would have owned there now is all. You look like you see your own ghost.
They just
Yeah, you do.
hate space.
What kind of belt are you, Papa? Don't worry. I grew up on shit
feel
like
bad.
this. All this just bonus time for me, Sasaki.
Oh, that's a good outlook, Diogo.
Stick next to
That's a
me,
good
okay?
outlook.
I'll look out for you when we land.
Pampa, I keep an eye on you, old man.
Are these guys gonna become friends? I mean, because Miller, like, let him go
We
way
should
back
be
when.
close enough by now.
The guy Molinari.
Where's that stealth ship? It's supposed to be here.
Oh, it's stealth. There it is.
We got a bogey on the far side of the ring.
Torpedoes.
Shit, I'm on it.
Oh, the G's, the G-force. Good shot, Alex. Good shot. Oh, stealth ship shooting back. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. We're getting holy. Woo! Oh, this is like... Oh, whoa. This is like the first space battle. I mean, like, I don't know, the first real one, for whatever reason. I just feel like that. Core reactor's okay.
We're breathing and it must be good.
God, the Rossi looks so small sometimes next to, you know, other things. This ship. 0G.
I put the station between us and them, but I don't know how long I can keep it that way. She's real sluggish to port. Oh crap, we're down a thruster.
We've lost the phase line to number 16.
I see it. Inner hull, C9. I can patch that.
Aim a stay pump. One hard maneuver and you're done.
We don't get that thruster back and we're all done. I'm going.
Oh.
Launching breaching pods now.
FedEx, that's still a thing. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Isn't that amazing, Frankie? Oh. All right, Miller. You puked once, you got it out of your system, so you should be okay. There's the breach, the thruster. That looks like a gyroscope. Something like that?
Amos, hurry. We don't have much time.
There's a gun on the ring. Looks like an old anti-asteroid cannon.
It's a dumb gun. We're breaking stray rocks. It can't hurt us.
No, but it'll kill the hell out of those breaching pods.
Shit! Alex, can we take him out? No, we're too close for torpedoes. I'm gonna have to clear the station to fire the PDT. Do it! Roger!
You gotta protect the breaching pods. Oh, man. Amos. Oh, he's just gonna be like a ragdoll in there. Okay, he's got his awesome boots.
Sorry, partner, that was us getting our ass kicked.
Come on, Amos.
That cannon will be on the breaching pods any second. We have to protect the landing team. That stealth is nearly on our tail. We let get one more clear shot at us, it's gonna cut us in half.
Oh my God. Amos, hurry up. Come on. Go.
Jim, we got him back.
It's like heat shrink of some sort. Like, you know. Okay, alright, good. Yeah. Don't do me like that. Don't go back to like a freaking UN scene right now. Okay, yeah, like some type of shrinkage tube. There are the pods, the cans of Coke. Ooh, one down. Hey, it better not have been Miller's. No way. Nope. No fucking way. No, I don't believe that.
We're about to do a hygiene maneuver.
They're secure. Alex, move!
I'd be terrified if I was him. Oh, like, can't even hold on. Oh no! Oh no! What if like something cracks his helmet? Second breaching pod. Come on, Alex. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, oh. Woo! Fuck yeah. Let's go. Oh, and the stealth ship. Woo! All right. Shifting music tone. Tells me we're gonna be a-okay. We're gonna get through this.
Nice work, Alex. Well done.
So wow. So that stealth ship must not have had, well, great armor, but then I mean the Rossi was getting, pegged with holes as well. All right, Miller, you're up, man. You're up. Oh, is that Diego just got shot in the head? No, come on. That's stupid. Wait a minute. What?
Okay.
What do you get hit with? Gel round.
Invincible me! They're all using gel guns. Not even fitted up to repel borders. Everybody stay sharp and watch the doors and corners. Doors and corners, where they get you.
Doors and corners, got it. Doors and corners, doors and corners.
All right, everybody on the floor. Show me some hands!
What the hell? What are they hooked up to? Is that blue stuff like the proto-molecule? And what are they doing? What is going on?
Get up.
It's gotta be the proto-molecule that's feeding into them. Whoa. Uh-oh.
Get this guy out of here. Nothing happens to this guy. Get him out of here.
Yeah, okay, you want one alive.
Guys.
Probably send someone else with Diogo. Okay, God, what was going on there? Well, just like another layer to the proto-molecule and its capabilities. Ooh, what is this room? Oh, is that fuckface there? Dresden? Double helix.
Right, turn it off, dirtbag.
Now's the time for all good men to come to the aid of their species.
Does Miller know?
We met.
Maybe you have. Okay, Miller recognized Dresden.
Stand down.
Interesting.
The station is now under OPA control.
What would it take to make you guys go away, Colonel Johnson? Weapons, money, political favorites? My benefactors are powerful.
Get his ass out of here.
Every scrap of data in this facility has been encrypted. We know what you were doing on Eros. Nobody knows what we're doing on Eros. And every minute I have to spend playing games with you takes me away from that work. You're in an excellent bargaining position. Tell me what you want and we'll negotiate.
You're gonna help us make a vaccine.
No, that goes against everything we're trying to accomplish.
You infected a station full of buildings.
Are they trying to
save us all?
Okay.
You're gonna have to be a hell of a lot more specific than that.
Yeah.
We made a discovery on Phoebe.
An extrasolar life form. We found your lab notes in the Anubis.
Maybe you can appreciate what it is. An organism that can repurpose other life forms and use them to evolve.
Into what?
That's what we're trying to find out. In a controlled, isolated environment that can be sterilized if it gets out of hand.
You could have fed it a vat of bacteria.
I'm not interested in the cosmic fate of bacteria. The proto-molecule is proof that we're not alone in the universe, and our ticket out of the limitations that bind us to these pathetic little bubbles of rock and air. If we master it, we can apply it.
Apply it to what?
To everything. We become our own gods. Imagine human beings able to live in hard vacuum without a suit or under the crushing atmosphere of a gas giant, or able to hibernate long enough to travel to the stars.
And that's why you were willing to start a war?
Have you heard of Genghis Khan? He built one of the greatest empires in human history, killed or displaced a quarter of the entire population on Earth during his conquests. Today, that's the equivalent of 10 billion people. Eros is hardly a rounding error by comparison.
And that justifies all this.
Of course it does. The protomolecule wasn't sent here by accident. Earth was its target. It was sent to hijack life on our planet for its own ends. You can't save Eros. All you can do now is waste the data and ensure that every man, woman, and child on that rock die for nothing. The data will erase itself if anyone other than me tries to decrypt it. Without this work, humanity will be left unarmed, ignorant, vulnerable to an enemy who has already fired the first shot.
Interesting. Are they gonna kill him? I mean, if he's the
You're
only
gonna
one who
need
can...
complete access to the data, as well as the names of everyone responsible for setting this in motion.
Oh, Miller, I don't know if that was the right decision. I didn't like Dresden, but after hearing what he had to say, you kind of, okay. Oh, Miller. I'm not sure if that was the right decision, shooting Dresden, even though moments ago I said I wanted him to shoot Dresden. But I don't think that was the right decision, not because I suddenly agree with Dresden's mission and his outlook on humanity, but just because if he really was the only one who could decrypt that data, then you kind of needed him. Maybe it's not true. Maybe they'll find a way to work around his encryption. I don't know. I guess, well, I hope so at this point. But Miller's emotions definitely did get the better of him at that moment. So we'll see what consequences come out of that. So let's talk about what Dresden was saying. Something I don't really get is that, okay, so this proto-molecule apparently will take over other beings to evolve. So the proto-molecule evolves. It didn't sound like the beings that the proto-molecule was taking over evolved. They seemed to die. But maybe I got it crisscrossed because then he started talking about how it could help humanity and, evolve us to the points of being able to live in hard vacuum or under the pressures of a gas giant. So I don't know. That's really interesting. I knew the purpose of his experiments and Mao's experiments would be a very long view. So I guess we kind of got the long view of it. And it is extremely interesting. I'll definitely go back and watch that scene once or twice more before I record like the intro to episode 3. We got our first real space battle. I'll call it. I mean, I know the camp blew up and yeah, we were trying to get off the Donner, but I just felt for whatever reason that this was the first like ship on ship battle with other ancillary things going on, like the pods coming in and whatnot, and that rock gun on the abandoned station itself. So really awesome, loved it. Really heart pounding stuff with Amos in between the hulls or the hatches and getting bounced around like a rag doll with all of the high G maneuvers. Awesome. And Alex, my boy, piloting that thing, that gunslinger, that Rossi, like a boss. I loved it so much. Please give me more of that. So like, the Rossi getting just Swiss cheesed with the railgun was crazy to see. Good God, none of them got hurt. And God, fuck railguns. You know why I'm saying that, everyone. Okay, so I guess I'm kind of working backwards chronologically. My boy from, the UN Council, the general, I think might be his title, he got stripped of his rank because he was against any escalation against Mars, where Ehrenreich came up with the plan to blow up the base on Deimos, I believe, which is a moon of Mars. And it's a small base, so there's like base for a base, Phoebe, Deimos, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. So a very archaic and antiquated way of thinking. And yeah, he didn't want to be a part of it. I wish I knew his name. And I'm sure I'll learn his name because I hope he becomes like a much more prominent character. Not that he hasn't been decently prominent, but even more so now. But knowing this show, he probably won't be. He'll get shipped off to Jupiter, but maybe he'll come in later. Hopefully so. And his conversation with Christian was really cool. And he revealed something big about Fred Johnson and his past, how he was not privy to that I think it was the Anderson station. They were trying to surrender for days and were just getting ignored, basically. If Fred Johnson knew that, apparently he would not have fired on them. I guess he thought they were being mutinous to the end. And yet he never said anything. So very interesting character beat with Fred Johnson, like the evolution of that. I guess not the evolution of his character per se, but the evolution of his character in the audience's minds because of that history. So awesome stuff there. Christian's grown on me, definitely. There are still some beats that I just like find, I don't know. The writing of her is kind of off for me every once in a while. Like, for example, when she told the general, or at the bar, to like grow a pair, that language doesn't offend me at all. I just feel like it's kind of off for her character, and I think we already know that she's a badass political woman. We don't need extra reminders of that with the dialogue. So I do feel some of her dialogue can be a little forced sometimes. I just want to put that small criticism out there. But otherwise, Christian definitely has grown on me as a character. So we'll see if her little political maneuvering and subterfuge is going to make her come out on top. So anything else that I forgot to talk about? We didn't see anything of Gunny or Sutton in this episode. But yeah, okay. Well, I think I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you guys for watching this with me on YouTube. If you like my reaction style, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Ring that bell. I appreciate it so much. It really helps to grow the channel. And if you want to support me even more, you can find my Patreon down in the description below. It is always the best way to support me. So thanks, everyone. I will see you in the next reaction.